Hello, mind shifters. Hello, we are still in the mind shift to financial peace, financial health series. Today, I'm going to show you how I do my budget. So it's the end of October, or I guess it's the beginning of November, but essentially, you want to do it before the month comes, before the month starts. You want to anticipate what your monthly budget's going to do. And I think before I started this Dave Ramsey plan and really kind of sunk my teeth into it, I thought that you just kind of set it and forget it. And I went, because I have been doing my budget for many years. And what I realized, I was actually recording. I wasn't telling my money exactly where I wanted to go. So hence, that's the zero-based budgeting plan that Dave Ramsey has us doing. Is to give each dollar an assignment. So you're going to see me do my budget for the month of November. And in that budget, you're going to see that I get paid 3 times by normally the 2 times I get paid bi-weekly. So you're going to see at the top, I'll have my income. And then at the bottom, I use like the happy planner, like the finance inserts. So you'll see how it's structured, but you could just do this on a sheet of legal pad or a sheet of paper. But we're going to get started. Essentially, I'm going to show you how to do the zero-based budgeting. After you have the income at the top, you list all of your expenses. So you're going to subtract your total expenses from your income, and essentially you should have a zero. For me, I have a buffer. I try to at least have $100 in my account. And I've been listening to the Dave Ramsey podcast or his YouTube channel, and I think that that's okay. As long as that money is assigned, that $100 buffer is a assigned buffer. But essentially, you can also, or you can still do the zero. Maybe I get what he's saying too, because if you just put buffer as a line item and put 100, it still should equal zero when you finish. So anywho's, let's get started. My son is helping me, so I hope that the camera is not wiggly, but if it is, you know why. No shade. I love you. But okay, let's get started. You're going to see how I type everything. Okay. Okay, mind shifters, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to anticipate what my monthly income is. And my monthly income, or every 2 weeks, I get $3,400. So I get paid 3 times a week. So that's going to be 3,400 times 3. That gives me what my monthly income is going to be. So I'll put that over here, 10,200. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is, if I was doing any type of savings, I would kind of, put that over here, but I'm not, because I already have my $1,000 saved. Now, essentially, I'm probably going to have to use that, but then that's a whole nother video right there. But let's go. So let's go about our fixed bill. So what Dave Ramsey talks about is the 4 rooms, or the 4 rooms or the whole house. Essentially, that's making sure that you have food, that you have utilities, that you have your shelter, and you have your transportation, sort of is like at the top of your budget. But remember what I told you guys, God is first. God is first in my life. So tithing is very important to me. And right now I have my tithing taken out of my paycheck. And I tithe on the gross, if anyone's wondering. And I also tithe on my part-time jobs. But I tend to, because it's on the weekends, I can just, pay the church, the cash or whatever. So you're going to see me put my tithe, and I'm going to put it 3 times. You don't have to do that. You could just calculate what it is. And right now, every week, or every 2 weeks, my tithing is $470. So $470, $470. This is my tithes. This is so important to me, guys. And so that's going to be 11.1, 11.15, and 11.29. That's going to be what my tithe. That's the top. God is first in my life. And so essentially, I'm going to start with my mortgage. And I still put townhouse because I used to put condo mortgage and then townhouse mortgage. And that is $1,785. Some of the numbers I round up, some of them I don't. And so that's going to be in the month of November. Then I put my food. And I told you guys because I put food. So I have 2 categories for food. Oopsie. Oh. Can you put hello?
Hello? This is an important message. Do not hang up the phone.
Sorry about that, guys. So I have 2 categories for food. One is just groceries and one is restaurants. I also have a envelope for, and you all will see how I do my envelopes for supplements. I'm a keto for life. So you'll see supplements in there that I put a little bit of money for supplements. And so then we're going to get into sort of our utilities. Our utilities is water, which is like every 3 months, insurance, Geico, Xfinity, and our cell phones. And it's separate. My son has Family Mobile from Walmart, which is really good. And I have Straight Talk from Family. We have prepaid phones. And and I'm going to put Chase. Oh, I forgot. Let me put Sears credit card, Chase credit card, and then Discover credit card. And then I want to, so you see it's in priority. You can see like kind of what my budget is looking like. Then I put sort of more like miscellaneous. It's going to be gym, and I'm canceling mine, but I still have it on there. But this is Eric. It's my baby boy. I'm canceling mine, but I still have to, these gym memberships, they make it real hard for you to write your love letter to them. Oh, I forgot. I should have put gas up top too. So gas. So remember, my gas is going to be a little bit more because Eric and I are sharing a car. So he drops me off at work some days. And then also one of my part-time jobs is delivering pizzas. So I go through gas a little bit more. So what I do for food is $400 a month. Restaurants is about $160 a month. My supplements, I just put a little bit because I tend to buy my supplements probably every quarter. And I'll do an updated video on my supplements. So I kind of put like $50, $19. Water is quarterly, but what you can do if you have quarterly bills, you could either put a little aside each quarter, or you can just plan for whenever that bill is going to come due that month. And I can do quarterly too. So essentially my water bill is normally $140. So I will divide quarterly. I apologize for all the noise my son's making, guys. I'll put like $50.
I had to call.
Can you sniffing and why are you doing all this stuff? Okay, sorry guys. My Geico has increased because the boy is driving, but he is supposed to, once he gets his job, he's supposed to start paying me the difference of that. Xfinity, I do have a $49.99 Xfinity. I just have internet only, but with all the bells, the fees and all the foolery, it's $75.89. I'm actually going to go to this other company that's in the neighborhood. We may have a couple outages and stuff like that, but it's actually $29.99. I think it's called Broadband. I'm going to try that. Okay, Straight Talk. My Straight Talk is $45. It's in some change, but it's for the most part it's $45. The boys is $39.98, or just $40. Chase, here we go. These are the people. Let me do my gas because I should have did that first. Gas is essentially, I've been doing like $40 a week. So let's do 40 times 4. So I'm just, on an average week.
160.
Thank you. Education is working. 160 for my gas. And again, that's in a month of November. Sears is, I think their minimum payment, I forgot. I think it's like 72. So I think it's 72. But this is the one I'm trying to tackle, like all of my...
Why do you still have to pay Sears when they're out of business?
You still have to pay it because they still have I think Discover purchased Sears or Sears purchased Discover. I mean, they have accrediting finance. Try to be a little still, baby. So, but my Sears credit card is the one that I was doing the debt snowball. That was like the 72. You all know that amount that I did, 72 plus 77 plus 551. Remember, we're doing the debt snowball plus 170, and it was another fee. I think, and plus whatever their minimum fee. I think that's 952. Remember, that's the debt snowball. As you pay your bills off, you're going to add that minimum payment to the next bill in line. And Sears is the next bill in line. Discover credit card. I actually called them and was able to get it down to $385. And then where's Chase? Chase is $428. Okay. And Eric's Fitness is $44.99 because he has like a guest pass. Mine is $24.99, but I need to cancel that. So in December, y'all shouldn't see that. But they make it so hard. You have to like go online, and I forgot my PIN. You got to click cancel, and then you got to put it in a letter. You got to mail it to the corporate office. So it's guys, I love my son. So the thing is, I added two more categories. I added car maintenance, and I'm so grateful. I know, but I still do car maintenance. I know. If you all saw my other like mini meltdown, it's okay, guys. And house maintenance. And we'll talk about my videos about home ownership and my thoughts on that. But you have to have. So I started putting like $100 and $100. So essentially, okay. Just putting it because So I may redo this actually. We'll see how it looks. So essentially I'm going to, and that's 952. Eric, what are you doing? Brother.
Yeah, you can write.
But you're like.
Look, great.
Okay. So essentially you want to add all of these items up, and you want to put whatever the total is at the starting balance, at total expenses. You want to take the monthly income and then you subtract it from total expenses. So that's what I was talking about in my other video. Essentially, I thought I was going to be able to pay off Sears or put a good chunk on Sears because we get paid 3 times. So I thought I would have whatever was left over, I will put towards the Sears bill. Now that's going to be Paula has to buy a car fund. And I'm going to combine that with my emergency fund. So essentially, I have to put a stop on baby step 2 for the month of November.
Car because the Camry's broke.
It's broke. It's sad. And then I have to start and build my emergency fund back up. So it almost puts me back at baby step 1. And then I can continue, but still paying a minimum payment. So that's just life, guys. It is what it is. Okay. And I forgot. I put my buffer of... No, it's not okay. I got to add all this up, sweetie. Help is free. What can you do? I love them though. Okay, so we're going to start from the top. We got...
470?
Okay, I got it. 47. 470 times 3. You don't have it. 470, let's focus. 470 times 3, 1786. Let's just go with round numbers, guys. Food, 400. Restaurants is 160. Supplements 50. Water 50. Geico 140. You need to start paying me your money when you get your job. Xfinity is, again, I only have internet, but this is how they get you. 76. Straight Talk 45. Family Mobile for Eric $40 plus. Chase 428. Sears is $952. Remember, guys, I'm doing the debt snowball. I wonder, should I stop though?
Keep going.
I'll do it with and without the debt snowball then. 95 plus 385 plus 45 plus 25 plus 160
plus 300.
plus 300. So the total is 5,042. Okay, so I'm going to take the monthly income. I'm going to take the total expenses and subtract it from the monthly income. 10,000. I feel like I'm missing something.
No,
minus 5,042. So that leaves me with 50.
What you make.
Yes. So that leaves me. Okay. So the ending balance is 5,158. And remember, guys, I was going to take that and just pay off the Sears and just be done with it. So now I'm going to have to take this amount. I feel like I'm missing something, but maybe I'm not. But I'm going to take this amount and I'm going to have to put towards a newer used car.
So you need my help.
So I just want, yes, and let me tell you I almost got to, you got a shadow over this, sweetheart.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
So let me tell you, I was freaking out when I went to the dealership, but the fact that I started doing the plan and I started putting my money, having it assigned, and now to actually see that we're going to be okay.
It's not as bad as you thought it was, because now you're actually organized.
Yeah, that's so true. So guys, now I know some of you guys out there, I am so grateful to God. I make a really good wage, but remember, I'm not including my student loans in this whole situation. And so if you can make a good wage and be creative without getting a student loan debt,
you could easily pay off what you need to pay off with organization.
Yes. So we just want to thank you guys. I hope that helps someone. Again, I'll be in more detail as we go along. But this balance right here is going to be for my used car.
Plus emergency funds.
And then starting December is when I'll start building back my emergency fund. I'm like back at baby step 1. But that's okay.
Building it back up. It's all about doing, that, just pay it off and start back over.
You just got to start. But sometimes it can feel like you're on you're on
your grind, and you just go like 20 steps back, and then you're like, why even try? But
right.
You got to keep trying.
Yes. So Minshifters out. Goals for next month are to start rebuilding. I guess I could have just said building my 1K emergency funds.
All right.
Love you guys. We can do it.